Hey everybody, it's
What's up,
Lucid, and today
everybody?
I'm just
It's
showing you guys
Lucid, and
how to
today I'm
make
going to
a
be showing you guys
swamp
how to make
in
a swamp in
Fortnite
Fortnite
Creative.
Creative. If you
So,
enjoyed this
if you
video,
enjoyed the
make sure to comment
video,
what you want to see
make sure to
next,
like, subscribe, it's free, could
and
always change your
I
mind,
will
and
see you
comment down
guys
below
all
what
in the
videos
next
you want
one.
to see
Update
next.
days tomorrow, so I might
Without
upload.
further ado,
See ya.
let's go. So to begin this tutorial, I'm going to show you every piece that you're going to need for this swamp. So, first off, you're going to go to Nature and Terrain, and in the Nature tabs, you want the small, is this the right one? Yeah, you're gonna want the second tree here from the Swamp Cliff Gallery. You're gonna want to go to this gallery, Very Foliage Gallery B, and you want this tree right here. And then you want to resize it down by 2 on the height. And then for rocks, you want to go to the Variant Rock Gallery and grab any 2 rocks of your choice with moss on them, like this. Then you want these 2 grass pieces, so you want, yeah. Is this like the dirt? Yeah, this is the dirty grass. So you want tall grass gallery B, and you want to get this big one and this small one right here. Like this big one, this medium one. Sorry, not small. Oh yeah, you also want the like this tiny one. I forgot to pull this out. And then you want to go to your Swamp Cliff Gallery. You're going to grab a corner piece. You want to grab this piece. You want to grab this piece, and this piece with both sides. And also this piece and this piece. If you don't see that, then here, I'll show you. It's right here and right here. Okay, so to first off begin our swamp, we're gonna take our bottom piece and we're gonna go to grid snap 2, and I'm gonna resize like the width and depth on this because we're gonna make like a river going through our swamp. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make like a creek almost. So I'm gonna go over by 1, over by 1 again. I'm not gonna make it that wide though, like I'm not gonna make it like do that much, but that's the demonstration. So now what you want to do is grab your corner piece on grid snap 1, resize all the way. So go to resize axis all and resize the height all the way until it's at the full height. Place it down so you can copy it again and place it right before, like, so if you're having water on your map, you want to place it right before it hits like the water, like right before it goes like under the water. So then you want to go to grid snap 8 and just start like rotating this, and then like just forming out your general terrain shape. So since I'm doing like a river stream thing, I'm gonna be like doing it as shown. So now what you want to do is grab this piece on grid snap 4, I think it was. Yeah, 4. And then you want to resize it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the all axis. And you want to make sure that so if you're doing like something like this, make sure that wherever you want your water to be, if you have like a water device, so my preferred water area is going to be down here. So I want this area up here, this mossy like grass area, the same as this. I want this to be above it. So, oh my god, I did not mean to do that. And then so then you want to go to your height axis and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it's not going like above, you go to grid snap 8 and place it up higher. And so now with this, it's now the water's gonna now like go through like that. So now what you want to do, since this is on grid snap 8 now, is go to your yaw axis and then just place these like inside of each other somewhat, I guess. Yeah, and then so yeah, then you just like go place them throughout your river, make your little water stream thing. And you could fix these later on. I'll show you how to fix those. So don't worry about fixing them right now. But just try to make it look as best as you can. Like even doing like something like that. And then there's this. And you want to copy the exact same thing for the other side. So yeah, so we're gonna do that just a moment here. Make sure that you like line up your terrain so that it's connected with one another. And then you can also do like this, this, and this. So now you have like, I think I might have done that. Yeah, okay, so I might have to move all this back a little bit because it's not supposed to be this out, like it's not supposed to be this close out. Or not really close out. I meant to say far out. It's not supposed to be this far out. It's supposed to be slightly in and slightly out. So what we're gonna do is go 1, 2, 3. Erase that really quick. And so yeah, we need enough area for the water to go through because we don't want to just be stepping on this one and like somewhat swim in the water. So now copy the same thing to the other side. So yeah, now it should look like this. It should have like a little valley type thing. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna place the water device down as an example. We should have something that looks like this. We should have like it should look all muddy, like when it comes in down to here. It should look a bit moisty, and then the water like below should look a bit dirty. So yeah, you want that like nasty moist feel, like the nasty moist feel of the water. You want to also be able to swim in it. So yeah, so now we're gonna need this piece. And if you're already on grid snap 8, that's perfect. You are already there where you need to be. So you want to resize this all because we're gonna need this for this. And you want to go just above like that. And go to height. And then you want to resize it down until it's white and seamless like this, and it's Z-fighting when you place it. So now you can do something like this. So like you can go up a little bit more easier. And then even if you don't like doing this, you can literally just use this terrain piece. So like boom. But to me, honestly, this piece goes better with it because this is more compact. So now we're just gonna take this and just start placing it down throughout our terrain. And yeah. So yeah, so when you're doing this is like basically like your floor. And you're honestly doing this because this is buildable if you have like a battle royale map or something that you want to build on swamp terrain. And then also then you also want to be able to build on this. So yeah, now what we're gonna do is, since we have this down, we're gonna work on our elevation. So there's two ways you can do this. So obviously you want to go to grid snap 1 and place this down. again. So we're gonna go like up too high, and we're gonna like slightly make a little entrance like that, or like something like that maybe. Yeah, so then we're gonna take this piece and straighten it. Then we're gonna place it down. Now you wanna get it to the point where it's kind of like this, and then you can then once you have it like this, you want to go to grid snap off. So actually, let me place these down really quick. Because then that's how you're gonna get your like official floor piece in. So yeah, now you want to go to grid snap off. And if you're not familiar with grid snap off, it's honestly pretty easy once you get to learn about it more. So yeah, now what you want to do is like go like this kind of, because then you have like, because not all terrain is perfect. I didn't even do that. I keep doing that with goodness. So you want to slightly lower it to the point where it's like this, and you can even like go the extra mile and do this like with this at the bottom here. So you do that, and that, and then you like come up to your next layer. You can do that. That way is preferred for longer ramps, and then this way with these, you just use grid snap to yaw axis. And let me actually fix this real quick. And so I'm going to resize this by the width axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Place that right in there. And it should be on build height. Yep, right there. And so we're going to lower this down to build height too. This is meant to be on build height. Extra details, like stuff like this. So these are all just extra details if you want to try to protect your swamp. So yeah, this is meant for longer ways, and this is meant for like the shorter way. So you would take your piece, line it like that, and you can use this to edge it off, or you can use the corner piece. It's totally up to you, because this is your swamp that you're making. But you also want to leave room. What's it called? Sorry, I'm trying to fix this. You want to leave room down here so that it's not all like jammed up and compacted down there, like when you're going up and elevating. And the max elevation should be to up here, because by the time you get to right here, it would be like grass, like actual grass. So here, let me demonstrate that really quick. So by the time you would get up to here, this would be actual grass, and you would use grid snap 8 and just like keep going up until you reach like the slight bottom right there. So you have like your ramp, you come up, you go over here, up 1, up 2, and then you're on the grass. And then you just like, if you want to keep it like this, like where you have just up to this layer for grassland, then you can totally do that. Like I said, this is your swamp and your way to do it. yeah, this is like the just like base elevation and all that. So now we're gonna move on to like nature and stuff. So what you're gonna do is grab this piece first, and I do believe that I forgot a piece, but we'll get that in a second. So you want to just place these around the edges. Don't place them too close, and don't place them too far either. So I'd say like fly a few meters away each time. These are gonna be like where like mini trees go, like broken off trees go. So yeah. And so then you have that. Then you want to take this, and this would be where your smaller trees will go. You place this down, and you actually can resize this. And I prefer you take this down, all these down by 2. So I'm gonna delete these. Yeah, I prefer you take all these down by 2. Like go height axis and take these down by 2. So 1, 2, and possibly 3, even more. Because you don't want people to be fully hiding in here like this. Possibly 4, yeah, maybe 4. Because you want people to be like fully blending in, where they're like literally like they're invisible, and they can shoot you throughout the grass. So yeah, you want to just make you got to make everything fair and make it balanced. These you don't want to worry about. Like when they're like height, you don't want to worry about those. This you can resize it even more, however you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You can resize the depth, width, and depth as much as you'd like for however big you want this. So I want to have one big tree here and one big one up here, and then what I'm gonna do is this. So I'm actually curve this in, and then we're gonna do like add a small detail. Okay, so this would be like how your swamp would be up to the grassland. Like it would be like kind of like a cliff edge type thing. If you don't want it to be near any edges, then that's perfectly fine. But usually some people like prefer to have it on the edges and stuff. So then you can take this piece. This is like an extra detail. If you don't want to add this, you don't have to. But yeah, so I usually like to like do my terrain like this to like make it angled slightly, so that it gives it like a more rocky feel. So like you're going up and you like have that feeling of you're like ascending higher because it's getting less and less curvier and stuff. I don't know, that's just me though. That's just my personal preference and opinion. Yeah, so then you want to just keep expanding your swamp out to however you like. So now that you have all this down, you want to grab your rocks and you want to go to grid snap off. Now these rocks that I've picked are like best placed in like edges like this, and then you have like a little other mini one like placed like this, say like this. So I'm gonna start placing these all around really quick, and then you guys are gonna see how I place my rocks. So I'm gonna just let you guys watch, and yeah. Yeah. These rocks seem to be more on the open. Like they are like more open, environment friendly type rocks, and they actually help it look better. So yeah, now that you have your rocks placed, you want to finally get your trees, and then I'll show you guys some extra details you can add at the end. So you want to resize it because these aren't that big, and the actual swamps these aren't that big. So you can actually place like 2 per thing. So you do 1 or 2. It's up to you. So yeah, then you have that, and then you have the big splotches like this. You're gonna place a tree like that. And you don't really need to resize this one or anything, you just need to rotate it. So yeah, your swamp should be looking like this. You should be able to swim in your water, have elevation around, and yeah, so you have your grass biome, and then you go out into the world. Yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys a few extra nature tips and tricks for the swamp biome. So you can go to the cube gallery and actually get some of these trees. So I would say get this one, and then start angling it at like the edges like this, and you can even place them like in here. That's what I do for these two. Don't even worry about the resizing them though either, just leave those the same. Then you could also grab a log like this for like the yaw axis, and these like are just tiny small details that you want to add just to make your swamp feel like a little bit more lively and like more like swamps are like a grass kind of wasteland type thing. So that's like, in my general opinion, like a swamp is usually like a dead, like wet wasteland. So you want to have everything seem like it's wet, and the water like dampened everything down, couldn't support it and whatnot. So yeah, actually I had a rock right here real quick. Didn't really like how that was looking. So yeah, overall you should have something like this. And yeah, this was all for this tutorial. I hope you guys all... Hey there everybody, Lucid here. I hope you guys all enjoyed that video. I hope it was helpful. Comment down below what you want to see next. If you want to support me even further, you can like and subscribe. It's free and it helps me get to my 100 subscriber goal. See you later.